Ingvar Kamprad grew up on a small farm in Småland, a region in southern Sweden, where the soil was so rocky and poor that farming alone was barely enough to survive. It was the 1930s, the Great Depression, and pretty much everyone around him was broke. But Ingvar was 5 years old and already selling matches to his neighbors for a profit. 5 years old. By 7, he was buying matches in bulk from Stockholm and reselling them individually, pocketing the difference. He then added fish, pencils, seeds, Christmas cards, whatever people would buy. He'd cycle around the countryside on his bike with products strapped to the back, knocking on doors. He had dyslexia, which made school genuinely hard for him, but he could sell anything to anyone, and he knew it. When Ingvar was 17, his father gave him a small amount of money as a reward for doing well in school despite his dyslexia. Most 17-year-olds would spend that on something fun. Ingvar started a company. He named it IKEA, which stood for his initials plus the name of his farm. At first, he was just selling whatever he could move. Picture frames, watches, wallets, nylon stockings, jewelry, pins, anything with a good margin. He took orders over the phone and delivered by milk truck because it was cheaper than any other option. By 1948, 5 years in, he added furniture to the catalog, and this is where everything changed. Furniture from his region of Sweden was cheap to make and well built. He could sell it for way less than the big city stores and still make money. Then in 1956, something happened almost by accident that changed the entire furniture industry forever. One of his employees was trying to fit a table into a car to deliver it and couldn't get it to fit, so he unscrewed the legs and put them in flat. Ingvar watched this and immediately understood what it meant. Customers could assemble it themselves at home. Within a year, IKEA had redesigned their entire catalog around flat packs. Every piece of furniture could now be broken down into a box. The savings were massive and they passed them directly to customers. Prices dropped, sales went insane. In 1958, they opened their first actual store in Älmhult, Sweden, and it became the largest furniture store in Scandinavia, almost immediately. People drove hours to get there. They couldn't believe how cheap everything was. IKEA kept growing through the 60s and 70s, expanding across Europe, eventually across the entire world. Today there are over 400 IKEA stores in more than 60 countries. The company does around 47 billion euros in revenue every year. The boy who grew up with almost nothing built something almost everyone on earth has inside their home. Subscribe to Business Ben for more stories like this.